Hi everybody, and welcome to the Sentinel's District 3 football preview video. We have 8 teams still alive in the postseason that kicks off this weekend from our coverage area, including 3 at the Quad A level. Chris, you're going to be at Chapman Field tomorrow to see Cumberland Valley take on Exeter. What are the keys to that game?
This is going to be a big one for CV. I know they're the top seed here, they have the home field advantage, but CV's still looking for that defining win this year. They've beaten the teams that they should beaten, but their losses have come to the top teams in the area, Central Dauphin, Harrisburg, Bishop McDevitt. They're still looking for that defining win. To get it here, Exeter Township, they're a very good number 11 seed here. They have a great quarterback who's already committed to Delaware. So for CV, the key is going to be making sure that they stop that team on their offense. CV has the weapons with that wing T look. They have the weapons to put up points on the board themselves, but the big thing for them is they're going to need to limit that Exeter Township offense, which is, again, very good for a number 11 seed. In Quad A, we also have Mechanicsburg, which will be heading to Severance Field to take on number 3 Harrisburg. Mechanicsburg, it just seems like the schedule just keeps getting tougher and tougher week in and week out. They've struggled in close games all season. They've struggled to close out all these games. But last week against Cedar Cliff, they were finally able to put it into that one. You were there, obviously. Right. You saw that great comeback by Mechanicsburg, so they show that they can be a pretty good team. Against Harrisburg, they're not going to be able to fall behind late in that fourth quarter. Chances are they're not going to be able to make a comeback like that. So they'll need to put points on the board early and often to make sure that they can hang with this Harrisburg team. And then on the other side, we also have number 3 Cedar Cliff, who is on the losing end to that Mechanicsburg team. They'll be up against number 4 Penn Manor. This Cedar Cliff team, again, they have the weapons too with Andrew Ford at quarterback. They definitely have the weapons to score points, but this Penn Manor team is a pretty talented one. The only loss Penn Manor has this year is to the number 1 seed in Quad A, Wilson. They only lost that game 14-7 too. So this Penn Manor team is going to be a pretty tough challenge for Cedar Cliff. But again, with Andrew Ford at quarterback, they can put up points anytime they want. So we'll see how that game goes too. In addition to the Quad A, I know we have the 3 AAA teams going on. You'll be covering the Shippensburg game.
Yep.
What are you thinking you'll see in that one?
Well, the Greyhounds are taking on the number 10 seed Spring Grove out of York County, and this will be Shippensburg's first game against a playoff team, and obviously the Colonials are one, since a Week 4 matchup with West Perry. The Greyhounds they were able to close out a 7-3 season against not the strongest of schedules, but it got them the number 7 seed and their second straight District 3 playoff appearance. We all already know about Shippensburg's 3-headed monster running back with William Burt, Ty Cater, and Tony Johnson, who you can use any of those 3 guys, and any of them can break a run. They can lower the shoulder and get the hard yards, and it really makes it tough on any defense. So Shippensburg is going to go ahead and look to replicate their first-round win from a season ago and make it back to the AAA quarterfinals. Also in AAA, we have West Perry. They're going to be taking on Cocalico, and Redland gets a return or another chance against Susquehanna Township this week after they lost pretty tough against the Indians last week. So that's 6 of our teams that are in playoffs. There's 2 more that'll be starting in the AA quarterfinals, and you go ahead and talk about those 2 games.
Yeah, I guess the first one we have here, our area team, number 7 Susquehanna, will be traveling to Bermudian Springs. We'll have Sam Butler at that game. The thing about Susquehanna is they started really hot, going up into that Trinity game. They were right there in the running for that capital title, but they faltered against Trinity. Trinity beat them pretty good after Susquehanna gave them a little bit of a run in the first quarter. And then just last week, they lost to East Penn, so they're kind of back into the playoffs here. But they definitely have some of the weapons too on their offense. So, but this Bermudian Springs team again, this defense, they've given up over 8 points just once this year. So it's going to be definitely tough for Susquehanna to score on them. So they'll have to limit the Bermudian Springs offense if they want to hang around in this one. And then in addition to that, we'll have number 3 Trinity hosting number 6 Biglerville. We'll have Jeff Kaufman at that game. Obviously we've all seen Trinity this year. Just so many different ways they could attack you with that offense. With Mike Bogowski at quarterback, Adam Geiger in the backfield, Danny Jackson at wide receiver. There's just tons of different ways that they could get you there. But they're facing another pretty good offense in the Biglerville team. So for Trinity to make sure that they don't get upset here, they'll need to do what they're able to do on offense and make sure that Biglerville isn't able to answer right back.
Right. Okay, and that'll do it. A little preview there for all 8 of our Sentinel area teams that are in the postseason. Thanks for watching.